Happy Aloha Wednesday, everyone. This is Michael with 808 Cleanups, here to guide you through the 808 Cleanups website as well as the app, just to catch everyone up to speed on how they can get involved. So, diving right in to the website, here we are. Here's the homepage at 808cleanups.org. Home screen gives you a basic overview of what we're about. We are a 501c3 nonprofit based in Hawaii. We do regular weekly cleanup events and also empower volunteers with the Adopt a Site program. So, this website's a great resource to check out what we're about and learn a little bit more about us. Some of you who have joined us recently maybe aren't fully familiar, and some of you who have been with us a while, maybe you don't know about all the things we do. Maybe you check in for some of the group cleanups, but maybe don't know about the Adopt a Site program or other things we do. So make sure to check this out. I just updated the numbers. Our impact is currently 525,000 pounds of rubbish removed. That's all categories. So everyone's doing an awesome job out there with all these actions that are helping clean up the environment. And what I'd like to bring special attention to is our social media links right there at the bottom. You can see we got all the different links. Please, please, please subscribe, follow. The main value to that is by doing so, you help encourage family and friends because they'll see that in your feed. They'll ask questions, they want to learn more about it. We've had so many people even do Google searches for us, and they find us through Yelp and other sites. That's how they find us initially. And through that, they come out to the cleanups and they get involved. So that's awesome. So please continue getting involved with our social media. It's been very helpful as far as helping the mission. So thank you guys. So I'm going to go through the menu. And if you're on mobile, the menu is these three bars at the top. So you just click that. And let's start with donate. Now, the top way we like people getting involved is volunteering in the field. So that is absolutely what I encourage you to do if you can. But I know for a lot of you, especially as we go into the holidays and maybe things are busier for you this time of year, maybe for some of you it's actually less busy. Whatever works for you. If you can come out in the field more, that's great. But if you're busier this time of year and it being towards the end of the fiscal year, it might be a good time to consider donations. Check out the website. So 808clamps.org, donate. And we actually have the donation form built right in. It doesn't jump you to another screen or anything. You can go right here. And it is a secure connection powered by Stripe. So feel free to utilize this. And you just click on whatever you want to donate, whatever amount works for you. You can also help cover the fees because Stripe and PayPal and these other organizations offer a great service, and of course, there's a value to that. So this will help offset the expenses for those services. You can also make it a monthly donation if you'd like. And all your information there. Again, this is a secured, encrypted payment right through the website. In addition to donations right through the page, you can also donate through other ways, including a Facebook fundraiser. And basically, what that is, you can go on your Facebook page and you can start a fundraiser right there. And what's convenient is that people can do it right through Facebook. They don't have to go through any other site, and it's right there, and you can see the totals as the donations come in. So it's a really great way to encourage family and friends to get involved. If you shop on Amazon, which I know a lot of us do, all you need to do is designate 808 clamps on Amazon Smile. And once you shop, that's basically it. When you purchase something, it will show you how much of that purchase goes towards 808 cleanups, and that's basically it. Simple as that. And that's been a huge help. We've actually gotten quite a bit of funding from that that goes directly towards the volunteer cleanup efforts. So thank you guys. If you're a customer with Lex Brody's, they do offer a rewards program that if you designate 808 cleanups, part of your tires or whatever purchase that you do through Lex Brody's, that will go towards 808 clamps. I just did a rally with Aloha United Way today at HECO, and they've been awesome. We are just doing our first partnership with them this year, so please donate to United Way, and you can designate 808 clamps too. That's our designation number, so check that out as well. We've also been verified and accredited by different groups. So GuideStar, you can click on that link to find out more. You can look up our formal documentation, our tax information, annual reports. We've also been accredited by the Better Business Bureau. We're one of the few Hawaii-based charities to do so, so please check that out. You can click right on that icon on the donate page. So I won't stay too long on the website. I think what I'll do is jump to get involved. And this covers a lot of bases. So the number one thing you want to do to get involved is sign the waiver form. I get a lot of questions, especially from students who ask if their advisor or teacher can sign, and they cannot. You actually have to have your legal parent or guardian sign off for you. And it's a very simple form. It's first name, last name, email. And if you're an adult signing for your kid, there's the field you can list all your kids in one form. Real quick. Volunteering, the two main ways to volunteer are the calendar of events, which I'll show you actually in the app. And then the other main way is through Adopt-A-Site. So that's the one thing I'll look on here before we jump to the app. And it actually segues nicely into it once we check that out. So Adopt-A-Site, basically, the big thing about that is if you can't make the cleanup events, this is the flexible schedule that will work for you. And it's the same process. You sign the waiver and then you download the app, which is available for Apple and Android. And the main thing I want to encourage for people is share your cleanups. Please share your cleanups. A lot of people still seem hesitant on that, but I want to encourage you to. For all these reasons right here, it really does encourage people. And communication is key to working as a team. If we don't even know what problems exist out there, how is anyone going to rally to clean it up or tackle it? So please communicate. Highlights problem areas, gets people involved. Again, back to the social media sharing. It's all a means to an end. It's not enough to talk about it or share it, but it is a means to an end to create that action. So, but we can't do that without people reporting it through the app and through social media. So please, please, please highlight stuff, report stuff, log your cleanup data, and we'll go more into that into the app. And to earn supplies in the Adopt-A-Site program, we do need to see activity on your part, either joining group cleanup events or taking initiative on your own and sharing the cleanups. And you can see all these pins from all the cleanup activities that everyone's contributed to. And this will list you through the steps. So please make sure to check out 808cleanups.org and click on the menu right here and get involved. And that leads you to the screen with all the different features. And that's the Adopt-A-Site program that we just looked at right there. So simple as that. So from this, I'm going to jump right into the app. And just so you guys know, we're on version 3.5. So this is what your home screen should look like. If you don't have a home screen that looks like this, you just need to go to your Google or Apple app stores and update it. So let's look at logging your data. And I encourage everyone, whether it's a big cleanup or a small cleanup, half a pound of rubbish, 200 pounds of rubbish, whatever it is, please log your data because it makes that nice map right here that people can see all the activity going on through all the islands. And this does help people connect, so it is really helpful. And now with the newest version, you can see the monthly report, see the total number of cleanups, and this helps us keep track and see what's going on. So logging your data, this is another big step in the update. So logging your data. If it's just you doing a solo cleanup and it asks you this, was this a group cleanup? You just say no. And then it takes you right to the screen. So for logging your data, you simply click on wherever the location was. So if it's at Black Point, you just click one tap on the screen. And then you fill out all the rest of the information. So it leads you through some screens. Some of it is text fields. Some of it is pre-built fields. And you just click away. And so on and so forth. Oops. The other thing I want to point out, and it's been great, I've been getting a lot of requests about it, is creating an event. So to create an event, you pretty much just do the same process, put in the information. One thing I want to stress is please get your events in as soon as you can, because people look at the calendar, which is right here. People look at that pretty far in advance, and I've actually had some events added just recently for November. I would recommend, if you want to add events for November, try to shoot for putting them in October, so when people go to November, they're already there. So if you have stuff you want to do in December, you can see there's already some stuff pre-built in. Add it this month. The sooner the better. People are looking far in advance. I've even had people look 6 months or a year in advance. I know that sounds crazy, but we have people who are in schools locally. We have people who are visiting from the mainland, and they're planning a trip already that far in advance. So sometimes they look that far ahead. So if you want more attendance at your events, keep that in mind. The sooner the better to put it on there. And this is a new feature with this version 3.5. We have the calendar layout right there, right on that screen. And you just click on the day. And if you're interested in something, you click on the event. Simple as that. And right below the calendar, it will give you the events coming up immediately. So it might have the stuff that you want to see today. But if you need to jump ahead a couple weeks, you can do that. So on the 16th, you can see what we got lined up there. And we're adding stuff all the time, so please keep checking. And new stuff will pop up. One more section I want to show to you is the Ohana section. This is also a newer section to the app. If you want to build a cleanup group and maybe it's a little bit more last minute, maybe there's a net that washed up or some nature tags that appeared, this is the perfect opportunity to build a cleanup group. And again, it's very similar to the other functions. Click on the map, fill out the fields, submit, and then you're good to go. The advantage to this one versus the create event request is that even though this won't be featured on the main calendar, it will be featured here, and it goes up immediately, so there's no waiting time. You can also look for people in your area who might have a similar schedule, who might want to join you for cleanups, so make sure to check that out. And that's what I want to cover today. I just want to kind of keep this on the shorter side. There's so much more to cover, but please explore the app. Please explore the website. Familiarize yourself with stuff. We have all these awesome tools, but they aren't much use if they're not used. So keep that in mind. Please use them. Use the app. Use the Facebook group. Use the Instagram. You are the best advocates for the stuff that we do. So your involvement in it, what it means to you, what you bring to it, what you get out of it, it's all very important to share all this stuff. I keep mentioning that word, share. Share, 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 share. It's huge power to sharing, and that's the results, over 500,000 pounds. And think how much more we could collect, and actually, hopefully, sooner than later, we can make this obsolete. What I mean by that is hopefully one day in the near future, we don't have to pick up as much. And we're already seeing that some of the sites like Nimitz Beach, Judy mentioned at the last video, we used to pick up 800, 900 pounds. That was very, very true. This last time we picked up just over 200 pounds. And the native plants are looking much better because we can focus more on them. So share, share, share. That increases the power of the group, increases your power in the community, helps lift people up, empowers people, and it's all thanks to you. But hope you found this useful. Please, if you have any questions, you can add it to the comments, or you can message me directly. I'm happy to help. And thank you guys all for what you do. Aloha until the next time.